Hello.
Hello, hello.
What happened?
I don't know. The internet just decided to die on me.
Oh no, I thought it was me. I felt so
No.
terrible because I just destroyed the
No,
stream.
but I still got a -2 somehow, so that's good.
Oh!
Woo. Let's see. Now, is it actually?
It's
Oh, hang on. Am I connect? Yeah, there's Andy. What's up, Andy? Okay.
nice. Is there a new?
No.
I'm gonna take up the shot
I think
again.
we're in the same stream. Are we still in the same stream? I got the -2, so that's good. The game, like, I hit perfect. It was like, ah, what? No, as soon as I hit perfect, it just like, boom, gone. There he is. What's up, guys? Thank you for popping back
Nice.
in. Are we in the same? That would be legendary if I didn't have to make a brand new stream.
Yeah, I don't think I think you need to do a new stream because my old chat box didn't work at least. I think YouTube is automatically making a new stream when you go offline. I don't know, but you know that better than me.
I don't know. It's so funny, you know, I have what by most people would consider like very good internet, and then all of a sudden, like when I really want it to be there for me the very, very most, this has happened to me like, I don't know, a dozen times since I've been streaming. What's up, Lou? What's going on, Roy? Adam? Joe is back. Rumpy. Jeffrey is not deterred. Lou. How do you say Lou Sassol in Swedish? Lou's got a very specifically
Lou what? Lou Sassol? No?
Loose Sassol. Loose Sassol.
Yeah, Lou. Yeah, okay. I know what to go. I know.
So maybe he wants a direct translation. I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
Dart.
I was on my way to say that, but I was close.
Oh, so is that what it did? It opened up my weekend one. Oh, I hear that's what it did. We're good.
Right. Yeah.
I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna play another hole, and hopefully things don't fall apart. What were we saying? We're like at the point of like in conversation. Tommy was teaching me the insights into the depths of how much actual love and passion goes into the creation. Because I mean, I've been dabbling. I've been trying to make my own. Like I've been telling my viewers for like quite a while now. It's like, you know, I just feel like it's like the next thing that I need to do in this like game. I mean, I've been playing for a long time, and I suck at the higher levels, and I don't have the time to just like grind all the time. And I thought, you know, I could put a lot of time into a short session a couple times a week and really just like, you know, make something cool for myself, and you know, maybe one day to the people as well. I did. Tommy crashed the stream. We got the booms in the chat. What
yeah,
happens?
you know, terrible.
All good. It's all good.
Can we see your drop?
Yeah,
I think we need to see your
let's
drop.
see it. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I didn't even see it totally drop. Maybe I want to see it too. It's actually in. We're gonna go. Too. It's funny how it told me it disconnected, but there it is. No, Tommy doesn't play rookie, and so I really don't even have any accounts like leveled up, and it would be kind of like, yeah. Look, it doesn't even want to play. Play. It shows it there. Let's watch. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I played that at 10% minimum. Give it like 3.5 or 4.5. I have to see. Backsmith. Okay.
So you're playing from inline in that way?
Yeah, from min, right with this thorn.
Nice.
Because I like your sexy dunks, I have to tell you, but my success rate on the dunk, because I've watched your video on this hole. You've taught me how to play this when it first came out. My success rate is probably in and around the 10 to 20% max success rate. So, and I'm not bad with a thorn at like, especially mid distance. So I try to, there we go. Dead center.
Ah, beauty. Right at pin.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's the dunks is a special thing.
Absolutely.
And I've been doing that for so long time, so it kind of comes natural to me.
And I've watched, I've scrutinized, paused frame by frame in my editing software to see exactly where you are putting up the mark, the landing position, everything, and it's like, no.
Like, to be completely honest, it's very rare that I do dunk nowadays. I do dunk short rough irons.
Okay.
Is what I do, because dunk rough irons from, you know, fringe and or close to green, then it's what can I say? You have a great proof shot, so you can hit great left, great right, and I always hit great from rough. Like it's, you know, it's
I don't.
no, and that's good. Like I don't know why, but honestly, it's like what people say or what I think. I mean, not what people say. What I think is because I just very rarely play from the rough. It seems very cocky to say that,
good.
but
you're not supposed to play from the rough.
no, it's like maybe one time per tournament tops. So I'm just, you know, I let the needle go. I always release great left. All right, get it in. I'm gonna answer a question here in chat when you drop it. Tommy, why did you move to Twitch? Twitch is a better platform, Nicholas. I understand that, you know, the majority of the community of Golf Clash are on YouTube. And I think a big reason to that is due to the that, you know, I and everyone else started streaming on YouTube, not on Twitch, even though I streamed on Twitch before, but never on Twitch alone. But the reason I changed was because I felt I was a little bit stuck. I was stuck, you know, like we're playing the same thing all over again because there is only tournament play and tour play to play in Golf Clash, which, you know, it's not wrong, but obviously I would love a different game mode. But to be completely honest, you know, I couldn't do more than what I did with my stream. And what I've always wanted to do is do this with the golf ball system, that I can somewhat give back even more to those of you that are continuously watching me, you know, having bad rounds, good rounds, and just having fun.
One's grinding it out.
And I can't.
Where was the balls 2 years ago, Tommy?
Yeah, I tried on YouTube. Like, honestly, if YouTube would have had that function, I would have still be on YouTube, because that was the tiebreaker for me, combined with the fact that that EA take over Golf Clash, and EA are supporting a lot of streamers, and that's Twitch streamers, and I'm trying to, in that way, obviously align myself with a possible way of being, you know, just to be honest, being promoted.
Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you, right? That sounds like an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, you know, I haven't even spoke to EA, so they might tell me to go F myself. I don't know. Nah, they won't do that. But so I don't know. But also, if you're looking at esports, you know, with EA, I would be surprised if the intention is not to go esport eventually, and esport is going to be on Twitch. That's just how it is. They might dual stream like with Twitch and YouTube, but I would be surprised if they don't do Twitch.
Yeah, I doubt that they would do that. It's interesting, that perspective, and you know, we each have our own different sort of like place in the ecosystem, and for me, like, it's taken me a while, and I'm very incredibly proud and honored to have the subscriber base that I have. But if I was to just pick up and move over to Twitch with you, I think that would be difficult for me. So I think it's really good that you've kind of found that fun in the game and continued to progress that end user experience. And I really truly hope that Twitch picks up and increases the scope of their platform and makes the overall viewer experience not just about gaming, but I hope they continue to grow their brand to be like a live streaming platform, so that it has like more appeal to the audience and continues to grow it. Because like, yeah, like as far as like the ceiling, the ceiling is infinitely higher on YouTube, but the right now experience on Twitch is a little bit better. The video quality is a bit better there. Like Neo said that 2 years ago. And if you want to watch my exact, you know, spin adjustments, like go and check my shots on Twitch because the quality's better. And I was like, really? Like, he was one of the first people to tell me that, but like, it's interesting. It's interesting. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen with EA for you, especially. Like, who knows what they're going to say? Like, who knows?
Yeah, but, you know, like, as we talked, Matthew, you and I, like, it's not, I don't know how it's going to go. And obviously, it's a little bit of a gamble for me because obviously I'm not going to grow my subscriber count as much on YouTube as I would do otherwise. But I see it as an investment. a long-term thing. And to be honest, this has spiked my interest even more in streaming. I'm more excited about it.
That translates. It comes through in the end product, right? Like,
yeah, you know, so
it's like having a new girlfriend, right? Or I mean,
yeah,
having a new breakfast. I meant to say.
yeah.
It's a good thing you're in the office now and not at home, because I would have just been in shit right there. What?
She would have reacted if she.
You said he was a nice guy. What the heck? Tell him you have to go. Shut it down right now. How's the kids doing? You guys are always having like some beautiful family pictures, and like everybody's doing well.
It's good. We are good, and you know the kids are growing. Matteo is unfortunately in this period where he, you know, when he doesn't get what he wants. I guess every parent knows about this part, but when he doesn't get what he wants, he screams. He's wanna hit you, and he's really in a way where he's embarrassing when he acts. So luckily he's not gonna be in preschool until start of next year. But honestly, like other than
I
that,
just use a shock collar with the kids. You know, you can get them at the pet store. Or I mean, no, he'll grow out of it. He's not going to be 17 years old screaming at. Well, actually, he might be.
Yeah, teenagers. You know, I'm not looking forward to that. I know how Amelia is in many times. So
my oldest is 12 now, and yeah, he's already kind of like moody and everything. I'm like, what the heck, buddy? Like, why are you so miserable? I'm not miserable. Okay. Do you need something? Can I give you something? Can I do anything for you? No, I'm fine. I just told you I'm fine. So why do you think okay? I mean, it's no worries. I was just trying to be there for you. Well,
exactly.
Okay, I'm just gonna go downstairs now and just.
Yeah. Nicholas, now, like, I can stream on 2 platforms, but personally, like, as the golf ball system that I have, and every plan that I do have with that involved is not able on YouTube, and I don't want to sit there saying to people, you know, open up your golf bags, and then people on YouTube can't be a part of it, you know.
Yeah.
Then what's the point?
I don't think you should dual
just be
stream.
ridiculous.
I think we could definitely agree on that wherever you put your passion, you should focus your passion, put everything into it, because like, yeah, I've watched a lot of videos on this subject, and I have dual streamed. I used to do so. I do have a Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Like I'm the kind of person that doesn't love, you know, like PC over Mac that much differently. They both have their positives and they both have their good traits. You know, I love my iPhone and I love my desktop PC, and you know, there's definitely a place in the world for Twitch and for YouTube, especially if they continue to each innovate and each grow and each make new brand deals with exciting content creators. There's a healthy, you know, future for all of them.
Yeah. Albatross, baby.
Well,
let's go.
A little bit right at max here. I don't have much room to work with.
Drama, I'm streaming at 2 p.m. Central European time, but I'm only going to play Expert during the afternoon because I'm going to dual stream with Liz and Ian. So 3 master rounds tonight on my channel at 10:30 p.m. Central European time. So so we're going to all 3 play a round together, and it's gonna be triple points, or triple golf balls on every drop. Not on every drop, but you know, it's gonna be golf balls for every drop, regardless if it's me or them. So that's gonna be fun. What did you say? My turnout, Nicola, get in.
No, I didn't have enough reach. I would have had to overpower it, I think, to get it up far enough. That's okay.
Oh well, safe eagle.
I'm stressed out about that drive because one time that I did it, I hit good. It was I was by myself. I was focused. I was in the zone. I just had like a little brain glitch. Like, crap. So then, of course, hanging out now, I'm like, oh my god. Okay, we're good. Okay, 500, 1 drop. I always say if I can get at least like 1 drop every 3 holes, like that's a great pace, you know? Because you know how it's broken up, right? There's a par 3, a par 4, and a par 5, par 3, 4, 5, and then, you know, if I can get one of those, obviously you like to get each and every one of them to drop.
Yeah, but we obviously have our different goals when we do play. I think that's very important. Like, I spoke about that just recently yesterday with a lot of people, that, you know, just because I have that goal, as you said, you know, I'm going in to play and drop every single hole, but we need to look to what, like, again, if you want to drop one every first 3 holes, you reach your goal.
Makes
That's
me
well
happy.
done.
I have fun.
Yeah.
I have a great experience, and you know, if I can drop more, I know I have, and I will, and I just, yeah, I love that we can all be a part of this community, and we can all literally just give what we have to give, and there's something for everyone in return. You know, everyone can have something that they can enjoy and that they can appreciate, and you know, like, share with your friends. Like, I think it's always important that we support our community, not just within to take care of ourselves, but to bring in your, you know, 25 to 65-year-old male friends who like to play golf finger games. Keep it going strong, right? I think, like, over the times where people weren't able to go to work and school, having this beautiful online community that we can share has just been, like, it's been really helpful for, I know, many people, and I've had people talk to me and I've talked to them, and you know, even for myself, like, I am very blessed with a very, you know, warm and supportive family. But even still, you know, when you don't get to see your friends and see that family, and to know there's people here on this stream and yours and all around, it really is really meaningful. And yeah, I'm very thankful that we get to be a part of that.
Yeah, me too. That's truly amazing. It's can I say, and I would say that the dedication from our followers is uncanny, to be honest. Like, I watch a lot of streamers myself, and obviously all big streamers have, like, those that do have thousands of people watch, they have, you know, a lot of supporters. But you know, we still have you people in chat here watching day in and day out, and that's so appreciated, honestly. But Nicholas, the turnout on Twitch, just to give you that answer, has been really good. Get in.
I left it a little long. No! It was a good wait. Oh, come on.
Like, the turnout has been much better than I expected. I expected it to be way less, but looking, for an example, on the Tuesday stream, where I normally have around 200, 250 viewers, I was pending between 150, 180 on Twitch, which is really
still
good,
excellent,
in my opinion. Yeah, so that it's surprising to me that there's still so many people watching. And on the Sunday stream, had around between 320 and 400 people, and I usually have like 450 to 600 on YouTube. So that's I expected that to be a pretty decent drop, but overall I expected a way bigger drop. So
I would have as well. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. It's nice.
That's because we love you. That's because we love you. And if you're gonna go there, we're gonna find you. And I'll continue to tell my friends, and Nicholas and Markabiri and Axeman and Drama and Radu, they're gonna tell their friends, and Bob and Gerald, all these beautiful people, because that's how it is. That's how it is, you know. Like, you move to a new town, we're still gonna find a way to hang out with our friends. Like, that's just how it is, you know.
Yeah, I was hoping so, but you never know. You know, it's like it's still for many people a way of, they need to do an account on a new platform they don't maybe know much about. It's like Twitch is more, obviously there is older people watching on Twitch,
but it is a niche community. It's a niche gaming platform. Although, Tommy, when are you gonna do a hot tub stream? You know, when are you gonna give us some ASMR and start licking your ear microphone? I mean,
oh my God, yeah, I've heard about that.
You just heard about it.
Yeah, I'm not watching stuff like that.
Never.
Wink, wink. No.
I shared it to the Team Tommy Streamers chat. Okay, I'm trying to throw Boss Man under the bus here, but the bottom line is, TV remembers. I did bring it up in my stream as well one night. Now that you remind me of that, I like going over to the second fairway directly here by using a Titan ball. But if you just want to just bounce over, you go right ahead. Okay. It all depends.
Actually, Luis, I've actually started blogging, and so I'm starting now in September again, and going to continue out now. But now, because it's lighting up with COVID, and there's actually some stuff to talk about, and that stuff that we do, and you know, summer is over and everything, so it's time. So you will see the first one, I think, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that is gonna be the first one, as we record like 1 week of content. Gonna do 1.5 week of content now to be in the first vlog. So because we need to edit that and add together and stuff like that.
Hire a film crew directly, or did they just volunteer?
No, now I have an employee that works as a designer.
Does Amelia enjoy that? Like when you call her an employee, or?
You know, I wish that would be
Wouldn't
fun.
that be cool?
Like,
She could be like your 14-year-old social media manager. Like, Daddy, you have to be on the talk tick. Like, come on, you know, like, quit being so old-fashioned. Like,
yeah, but she may learn eventually.
oh yeah, it's unbelievable. My oldest son baffles me at how much I've taught him about computers. You know, like so many adults that can't even like update their Windows or put new drivers in, and that kid, yeah, he's like a professional. He's so good at it. It just blows my mind how much they grow. And my little Miss Daisy, she's getting close to 8 months old now. Tommy, it's fun to have the.
Yeah, that's crazy, honestly. Like, it feels like yesterday that that you guys got no, I lost the word, but yeah,
we bought a new baby.
A parent.
She was a black web acquisition. People say she still looks like me, so I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she does. Definitely, she does. Definitely.
Like I always say, I'm like, she damn well better, because if she doesn't, my wife and I were gonna have a pretty lengthy conversation.
Yeah, you know, that every man's nightmare. You know, we you know, as we're not having brown skin. You know, obviously if there comes out a baby that is a different color, then that's gonna be a pretty hefty discussion.
Oh,
that's for sure.
It's okay. I'm pretty dang lucky, but yeah, I don't know. I remember reading this study when I was in nursing school about like humans and babies, and like one of the reasons that people think that they look like us, like look like their parents, mind like the genetics, but also so that we'll love them, so that we'll actually take care of them, and you know, like if somebody just like handed you a random kid, and like, you know, back when you could barely get your own food, it's a pretty good chance you wouldn't be as inclined. But when you look at some little person in the face and they look just like you, like, I can't say no to you.
Go and get this one.
Oh yeah, this one's going in.
Risky, thank you for the kind words, mate. If you go too long on 7, you most likely have a couple of ticks too much top spin. So I would recommend, if you go 4.2 as suggested, maybe go 4 based on your eyes instead. It could be that you have
the easy one. Why is it always the easy one that you hit the great ball on?
That sucks, you know, when it counts, really.
Yeah, that's totally.
You'd rather take a great ball on
That's
all
the
3.
first time I hit great this entire round.
Yeah.
So far. All right, that's okay.
Right, we have a back 9. We're gonna drop it on back 9.
Life goes on. Yeah, guys, this is like one of the best opportunities you're gonna have to just ask Tommy some questions, because I'm telling you, when he's got 557 people in his chat, it's not that he doesn't love you. I can speak for him on this. It's that he just physically can't do anything if he just talks to every single chat, right? So
yeah,
just kind of have to just like look at it, grab something, chat about it, have some fun. Like,
I feel bad still, you know. I want, because we have started that the streams that we are very interactive with our following. It's like I can watch some streamers sometimes, you know, that playing poker or playing something else.
It's like they don't give a shit.
You know, no, exactly. Like, have 200 people watching or 100 people watching, they never even talk to anyone in the chat. And sure, the chat maybe has their own life to a degree, but yeah.
I've sunk this note before. I just want to say that I've already got this Albi one time. I can get it again.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, time. Actually, yes, 2 p.m. Central European time for expert, and then master is gonna be tonight with Liz and Ian. So, yeah. So I'm basically just gonna play a little master outside stream today, and just kind of fill the gaps, or not the gaps, but fine tune a little bit for just a few hold on the back 9. But you know, I don't think we have been this dialed in on master front 9, and I've been meeting up with other types of play, and it confuses me, some type of decisions. But you're definitely missing out if you're not using our stuff in master this go around, in expert and pro as well, obviously. But you know, I've yet to play the open round myself. So I.
Hey, there's your brother. What's up, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, I love my family taking over the job. What did I miss up here? Yeah, Brisky, I hope you understand what I said about that. Like, it could be a wonky pull angle or something like that as well, that you play with too much 12-1 or something that makes you go too far up, and then you roll longer. But or just use the Telegram chat, upload, and I will take a look at the shot. But no matter what, though, like, we're looking to get the pinches to in some way. So if you're still getting a pin check, even getting 297, honestly, I wouldn't change anything. I would just keep going with it, and maybe I should correct the target yardage instead. Something like that.
See that, Tommy? Do you see the reach that you have in this community? Take a look at the name of my opponent.
What's the name? Oh, I have your camera over the
Have
name.
a little peek.
Andy, if I may ask, what's the you don't have to say, but ship it in.
Right?
What would you say is the difference, Andy? You don't have to answer. Obviously, I'm not into bashing anyone. That's not the point with a question. I'm just curious, honestly, because I ask our followers a lot, like, how can we improve? What's something, like, for an example, if someone is playing a guy from someone else, where you know, with all due respect, I know the shots that we have are more dialed in, because I can tell on the setups.
Oh, what the hell?
And also what details that are presented. So that's why I'm asking, because then I'm curious to see, okay, what can we improve? What can we do better so people are feel more comfortable playing our shots, you know? So
that's awesome. That's rich.
What happened there?
I don't know. I think it hit the tree or something. I'd have to look at the replay. I've literally never done that before. It's only because you're here. I blame Tommy.
Yeah. I shut down the stream, and I made you hit great on 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then here.
Oh, I'll take credit on the 5, whole 5. I gotta take one from time to time. That's just how it is. But that's the thing about me. It's like, no matter how now that's like where I want some advice. It's like, what is the secret? You know, it's just practice. Hey, just hours of repetition, execution, just getting comfortable with it.
It's, you know, I would say for me, I had a little down period in the beginning of 2020 after playing really, really well the whole 2019. And, you know, just to have that said, the week before they announced the world leaderboard, I was number 1, because they told me play Demic, and they say, oh, and now you lost it. So because I play like shit there at point.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ed. But what has been really helping for me is that I have my own routine, my own structure. That's so important to me. Like, it comes from when I play and in what way I play. Like, in all comes down to in the way I sit. It's like, for an example, I don't play at home anymore. I always play here. I have this handle on my chair higher up, because I always have my arm on that one, and I sit in a specific position.
Oh yeah, we've seen
obviously,
it.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
Is that to compensate for small thumbs? Is that the?
No, I don't play. Yeah, I play with finger now. Yeah. Hyper Pro. That, you know, that as well has been a big deal for me. But when it comes to the shots, like, I always know exactly what to do. And then I played, like, when I do take my shot, I think the perfect hit ratio is due to that I'm always releasing at the absolute same time every time.
1, 2, 3, 4, release.
Yeah, exactly.
Left,
always counting
right,
my head.
Left, right, release.
So, like, when it comes to, like, I adjust my shot, then I move back, then I'm only focusing on centering the ball. And once I feel I've centered the ball, I look up, and then I let it swing from right to left. So the second time it comes right to left, and I release always when I've centered the ball. So it just comfortable thing, honestly. And I think it's you know, you as many others you're there, but it's basically just the minor tweaks. Like it's a little pull angle here and there. It's a little OP when it shouldn't be, and so you know, maybe we could do sometime. You know, I could definitely coach you around or something like that. It would be fun because I often see stuff when I'm watching.
Yeah,
like
you can see it easier watching it than while you're doing it, I think.
Yeah, it's like when I played with RJ, it's like was super easy to spot that because all players has a natural way of playing. Like some players play naturally with a 1201 without them knowing it, and some players play with 1159. Some players always have OP on, and they think they don't. But
I have that problem when I apply curl, because then it's hard to not put too much overpower when you're curling.
Super tough, yeah, super tough. Even I had that problem because I don't have those type of grids, so it's like
so how do you feel playing with the grids now? Like when I logged in one day and saw you playing with the Apple grids, I just about cried, tears of joy.
I got talked into it, and as you know, it's nothing wrong with it.
Did you use my crappy old video to set them up?
No, I just went in, pressed a couple of buttons, and I asked Arnold. I asked Arnold what settings he had, and I just went with that, and I just stick to that.
It's probably. So are you gonna do the real like? Because have you seen some of the crazy grids?
Yeah, for me, you know, those that do have a lot of lines and curl and stuff like that. For me, and also that ruler for Endbringer, you know, I see the value in everything, but for me, I still want to be able to see the freaking fairway. That, like, for me, that's why. You know, I think I like the setup you have there for the pull because the iOS grids kind of covers the top of the screen sometimes, and it's in the way when I look at the Yeah, me too. But I need to have this clock. That's the only thing that I'm missing at the moment, because I'm a natural 1201er, you know, so I always have to correct from a 1201 perspective, and the good part is that I know that, so I can correct, you know.
Isn't that the truth? I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Charles, has Brandon taken over you as a primary stream for Expert? I still stream Expert, but he is the team leader for our Expert team, you know, but we still work very closely, and there isn't a guide that's going out without having my eyes on it also. It's not that I don't trust Brandon, it's just that that's how we work, and we help each other out, because sometimes I spot something that should be there and shouldn't be there, and then we always have a couple of proofreads and everything. But then I like to play in opening round, you know, to maybe play with some special balls. God, roll back. No. Oh my, that's unlucky.
It's okay.
Yeah, you know,
it's hard when you don't have those ball guides to work with, like those master players.
Honestly, that's my biggest. I think rookie honestly is tougher than
Did you
pro
see the guy who was playing with an APOC 5 against me? My main account still has a 4, right? Like I have a Thor 7, but I don't have a high level APOC for that curl.
Yeah, you know, honestly, like what can I say? I understand that not everyone has the skill level in terms of like that. Maybe they just have bought a lot of stuff, and so
or they've played like 26,000 games and they've just grinded it out, getting that random free APOC in the chest. Like,
yeah, but when you see a guy playing with a POC 5, lay up close to green and take an easy Albatross, you know, obviously you know that player should not be playing rookie. That's kind of the which is
that's the difference, right? Like that's the difference. I'm still playing here with like an EM6, I'm an EM7. I'm not going like to some crazy level where, like, I don't know. I think that's, you know, because like I remember when Hank played advanced rookie. Holy, the whole Golf Clash world lost their mind. Heaven forbid handsome Hank Morris wants to just play the video game his own way.
Yeah. Hank is special in a positive way, but he's special. We all are.
We got Rich here again. What's up, Rich? Rich is in our chat that we're playing in the game right now. Ship it in.
Oh, really nice matching up there also. Oh, so what's the score you're seeing in rookie tier 3 then? Is it just 6 scores or?
Yep, like there's definitely, like I saw a 36 last tournament. There was a 34, I think, in one of my brackets already. So like, yeah, these guys, I don't know what they get out of it really. Like, I guess you get some free kingmakers. Like, is that?
I think it's the way of winning. Like, I would say this, I love him to death, but I think that's the reason why Neo is playing pro, for an example, all the way out, even playing the weekend rounds. I know it's for content, but you don't have to drop. You can forfeit,
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah.
Weekend round.
That's the kind of thing that's tough for people to see, because it's like, somebody at that level,
Yeah.
like watching Tommy just take golds in rookie, that doesn't feel very good. Like,
nah, there's no point. Like, people play whatever they want to play, obviously, but I personally feel that that's the best decision I made. Like, that I'm not competing in those divisions that I shouldn't. In expert, I can compete because expert tier 3 are difficult. It's
drop this before. Drop it again. Let's go.
Come on. Good angle.
Hey.
Good angle. Nice. Beauty.
Even bring my little boom machine out, Like, look at the impact you've had in this silly little community. Thanks, Tommy. Thanks for all the little times. It's fun. Okay, so now we can still have a respectable score here. It's not bad, not bad. Take it, baby. Let's go.
Okay, Brewski, then keep doing that. +5 pin check is perfect. Then I'm just going to change the target yardage instead. So just keep on doing what you're doing. So, but that shot is money. Incognito is playing that shot as well. So we played it together on Discord yesterday, and it's perfect. It's in if you set it up properly. Okay, thank you, Andy. Thank you.
It's going to be a big dog.
Oh, what is this?
And I played that last shot, just in case you're wondering, at 20% mid,
yeah,
3.5 back and 1 right. And I literally just offset that missing ball guide. I'm going to play it again just because I know some people would like to see that. Drops are always helpful.
Of course.
Drops are always helpful.
Yeah, this is the good, like, this is the tough part and I think the good part as you're streaming rookie as well. The wins are changing.
Yeah, they change more than your wins.
Every round.
Crazy. Honestly, it's so much headwind these days. Like,
yeah, and that I guess before I'm positive that they set the win manually, but what I've heard now is that it's automatic, like it's slumps out or is randomized. So but for me it's uncanny how much headwind there is.
Yeah, they know
because in rookie, and also in pro, it's new players generally, and giving a little tailwind and not like headwind on a tough par 5. Getting headwind on tough par 5, those people are gonna make a birdie all day every day. Yeah.
City Park.
Like, yeah, but think about hole number 9 in pro. This one.
Oh yeah, this is
had that in qualifying round, and it's like even with max OP Cataclysm level 4 with a power 3 ball, you were lucky to roll through the rough. And I'm not gonna sit there and suggest playing with a special ball in pro. No, there is no chance in hell I'm gonna do that.
No, yeah, like not when you're putting out a guide like that. Like that's the thing I always tell people. Like, right here at Erelic Gaming, we don't tell other men how to handle their balls. However, there's still some suggested, generally accepted ways that you should handle your balls, and like it's been well demonstrated that especially rookie and pro, a kingmaker and a Zerk is the highest level you really should need to succeed.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll pull out the odd Zerk here in rookie, but not a whole bunch. Like,
like, there's nothing wrong with special balls. I don't think you guys in chat obviously use whatever ball you like, but there's nothing wrong with it. But obviously we use special balls heavily in master and in expert, and to some degree in pro, but it shouldn't be needed in pro. But so it's better to save them and play with free-to-play balls instead, in my opinion.
Yeah, if you have aspirations of really moving up in the game and really getting into expert and really getting into those you know, good prize chests and working up the divisions, right? It's you're gonna need them.
Yeah.
You're gonna need them to be competitive. So
Yeah, 100%. Like there is obviously possibility to compete with free-to-play balls,
look at
but
this guy and his
that's
expensive
becoming
ball in the rough.
yeah,
I recommend
becoming very rare.
3 left here, and just like I'm gonna play like 0.2 top, just because it makes me feel better. Maybe 0.3. Setting this up back here. Because I don't want to do that. E4, and I don't recommend anyone else does either. Almost always play that quarter, almost always at 1-to-1, hey? Oh shit, a little bit of curl here. And you're definitely right when you told me earlier that, you know, it must feel easier to play the game with your own made guide, and it's such a new thing for me looking at a note that I put together. Like these whole shots, some of them you taught me, thank you for your help. Some of them I learned on my own, some from viewers, some from watching Hank, quite a few of them. But it's like my life's work of Golf Clash to this point, right? I've saved every single shot I've ever taken pretty much on my computer, good ones anyway. Because I love making my YouTube rookie walkthrough video, right?
I think it's good. Like you're gonna notice that if you keep doing that with your own notes and stuff, it's as you said, you get to know the shot so much more, and you get to be able to tweak the shot in, you know, on the fly in a better way, because you notice something that might are different than what you have in your notes. And all right, then you know you're gonna tweak. Like if you're having a guide and you've never played that shot before, obviously you're gonna be a little bit scared of making tweaks.
So true.
Yeah. So no, I think it's great. I think everyone should be doing their own notes, even if they have a guide, like doing their own little written notes on the side that suits their own gameplay and stuff. So that's what I think.
Yeah. Well, your opinion's reasonably valid. I mean, we'll give you some credit. Just a little. It'll be okay. Don't hit the tree. Yeah, we're good. Roll across the green. We'll just ship it in for a little 14. Not bad. I feel like I can get like 16 on the front, like no problem. Like I missed that easy par 4.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then what was the other one? One more hole that I feel really and 7, right? Like I missed 2 really kind of easy par 4s. Like so I really feel like I could definitely do that.
Yeah, you know, you burned the edge on 4 as well. That was very close to drop that one. So it's you definitely had some good stuff here. Like again, you know, it's such a small margin from a -14 and a -16, 17.
It really
you know,
is.
it's
I guess if I played 25 rounds, then I might get a little closer. Hey.
Yeah. But you know, like this mental part with like it's when someone posts in a chat, they post a -35, and then someone else is shooting at 31, 32, and they think their round is shit. But it doesn't necessarily have to be so, because I always analyze my round. It's like on that -30 I had yesterday, my first look in Master.
That's great.
I dropped every hole on the back 9, like besides hole 9, but obviously that was plenty of drops in practice. And so in the end I ended up with a -30 where I had 4 360s around the hole, and I had 3 great balls that I believe have a good chance to drop if I would be hitting perfect. So if I would be having all the luck, I maybe would have shot a 36, 37. But if I would be having just semi-luck, I might would have dropped 2, 3 more. And, you know, when looking at it like that, that -30 isn't necessarily that bad.
No, that's exactly. That's such a good perspective. That is such a good way to look at it.
Yeah, trying to. Obviously, I'm pissed off when I'm ending the -30, but once you calm down and analyze, so
this shot here, see this one was all me yesterday. I was like, all right, headwind. I have a little harder time reaching with the extra miles top spin, but if I brought this shot together, then it worked the first time, and I was like, yes, this is what I'm going to keep doing. So I'm going to do it one more time. Big topper, and we're going to do the same second bounce rough bump. Are you guys going for green here in expert and master?
In
hole one?
I actually I need to check expert, but in master we're not going for green. I have 2 shots. I have one where we go for green, but again a bad grade that could fly wherever. So I have a backup play where I play in the center and lay up and have a wedge.
That's
and
the Tommy play
personally,
right there.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with that. I'm more comfortable with that personally, so I'm gonna lay up. But again, descended is not bad. It's still a very well worked through shot. But as you see that little fairway up to the left there, that's the one we bounce on in master.
And I've watched people do it here in rookie. They just bring their like APOC 7,
yeah, then obviously you can do some stuff that you.
Like that's not gonna quite work for me, guys. I'm like the everyman Golf Clash player. I'm like the friendly face to welcome you into this community, to get you like kind of starting a little bit, but then Tommy's the guy that's gonna really show you how to really compete, really work those tournaments to your success.
Clint.
So good to see you guys. Thank you all for being here. If you got questions for the man of the hour, just let them know, because I'm telling you, with a nice little friendly group like this, it's much easier to get your questions answered and for us to kind of talk about some things that might be on your mind. Tommy, give us some inside information. Give us some secrets. It's this far into the stream. Playdemic's not listening anymore. What are the next updates? Like, come on. What do we want? We want some dirt, bro.
Honestly, I wish I knew that myself. It's, I know people won't believe me when I say that I don't know, but trust me, I don't know. They are not allowed to tell me. So, but I would,
I want a new game mode too. Like,
yeah, they need something extra together with the tournaments and tour play. I think they need that desperately, especially when their competitors has extra game modes and as they are not doing different tournament formats, or we don't have any clan tournaments or something like that, it needs to be something new, I think, or not something extra.
Well, I'm really excited how they got the new course in. So I think that's super duper awesome, and I really love the fact that they stayed very true to the art style, but yet came up with a really cool new look. Okay, sweet, we'll take that. And
snake. Oh, snake. That's nice in Swedish. Well done,
boss. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so I see a lot of good things happening, and I think they might be kind of in a bit of a holding pattern, waiting to see what their new stepdaddy's gonna make them do. What's stepdaddy EA gonna make them do, and how much autonomy, how much freedom of decision are they gonna leave in Playdemic's hands, and how much is EA going to make them over monetize and give us loot crates to piss people off? I mean, that kind of impact is going to change the development cycles. I really hope they just empower them and say, make cool shit, make lots of money, make the players happy. Let's build something that continues to last, right? Let's get it on Twitch. Let's have a big tournament, a live tournament. We'll meet in, South Africa, Tommy and Neil. We'll get Peter Johnson a whole carton of smokes, and he can just sit there and just smoke the whole time. It'll be freaking awesome. Come on.
Obviously they bought them for, what was it, 1.2 billion.
Big money.
So obviously they are not looking to shut the game down. So
no.
So it's gonna be very interesting to see. I think esports is gonna be a thing, because obviously there is money in that, in sponsors, and they already have a built-up mechanism for that. I also think that they will bring Golf Clash into PlayStation and Xbox like console play.
You think they would do that?
Is what I think. Yeah, I think so. It makes sense. It makes total sense to me if they do that. Obviously, I don't understand how you would adjust in a good way on a PlayStation or on an Xbox, but I think that's definitely is a market that. Golf games on PlayStation and Xbox.
I remember playing Tiger Woods golf forever.
Me. absolute best
I
game
loved it.
there has been, honestly.
Yeah, me and my old roommate out in Jasper, Jeremy. Oh my gosh, we had nothing else to do. We just worked and played Tiger Woods golf for months.
Yeah, that's great game. Wasn't that like 20? Like there was a lot of golf games, but I think there was the one. Shit, I don't remember. It was one that I played like loads. I don't know what year it was, but
Little Mario Golf.
No, it was Tiger Woods golf game. I don't know if there has been more golf games with Tiger Woods than one, but it's no, that game I remember.
Right.
Hot Shots Golf. I never heard of.
Much fun. Oh man. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm glad that they were acquired. I think what it'll do is prevent them from remaining stagnant. You know, because if they're not given a reason to move forward and the money's coming in, you know, they're not going to be as urgent in making updated decisions.
No, exactly. No, I agree 100%.
You know, if you're motivated, you're going to make better decisions.
Come on, let's get this one.
Man, I've been close so many times. This is not an easy hole.
No, but now is the time. Now is the time. Always believe. Always
I believe. Time. Right. I feel like you're gonna burst into song now, Tommy. I shouldn't have talked.
You know, like I've been. Oh no!
That's fine.
Oh no!
It's not gonna
come
die.
back.
That's just fine. It would have been so close though, but it's okay.
Yeah, that would have been close. That honestly would have been super close with a perfect.
Yeah.
That
I
one.
played that at 55% medium distance.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, I played it so many times in practice, and that's the way I was able to get the closest.
You know, that's a lot. Yeah, it must be because obviously the increase every time you add elevation is so little when the wind is so.
Yeah, it doesn't go up much.
Little.
Like you can give it 20% and you get like 0.2. Okay,
yeah.
Well, that's not going to get me very far. I was off by, you know, 2 full green squares, for example. So then you're like, okay, well, let me try adding elevation. I'll try spin, you know, like, you know better than anybody. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing, you know, there is no science, but like obviously you need to have the, you know, experience help, but there's really nothing special towards dialing in a shot. Everyone can do it.
Yeah, it takes time,
it's just,
patience, money.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would say with a new practice mode, if you have practice tokens to spare, then
so what's your best strategy to get the most of those?
Like I do buy the ball packages, you know, so I've been buying ball packages for a long time.
They come with the practice tokens? I don't buy a lot of them.
No, but they come with gems. So as I always buy those that give practice tokens, those whole emojis and whatever, whatnot.
Like these little things here, like the
yeah, that Tomb Explorer is great. If you go to that Tomb Explorer, up.
Yeah.
Press on that one. It gives you 4 practice tokens. So in that way, sure, it costs 2,800 gems, but if you are serious with doing notes and stuff,
absolutely awesome.
It's definitely worth an investment. And as you can then, as you get the gems when you buy the balls, I kind of invest the gems as I don't need the cards, you know.
Yeah.
And any other balls, so I invested
that
that way.
You to make better shots, and then in turn make a better product. But regardless of the product, it helps you feel better about the game that you, I hope, still love, right? Because it's like, now I'm getting better shots. So it's like, you want to play the game to win, and they're giving you a mechanism to do so. You don't have really any other. I have 10,000 gems on this account because I never use them. Right? I'll buy a few like Quasars or something once in a while, or buy some Kingmakers, but like the gems are adding up faster than. And that's actually such a good piece of advice right there.
Yeah, that's you know, definitely recommended. Like if you're serious with not serious, or I know you're serious with whatever you do, but doing your notes.
Well, I know it's tough for you to say to somebody, "Hey, go spend some money," but ultimately, it's a mechanism in the game that can give you what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And if there is, you know, any. Like I've seen people, you know, asking for donations to get practice tokens so they can do notes. then that's strange.
That's one of the reasons I started making my own. That little speech. Excuse me.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I just kind of got fast forward through that part and just get the information. I definitely love to support people. I do it a lot, but it's yeah. To me, this is still fun. It's still like for entertainment and for joy. So I like to just get it myself. You know,
Yeah.
I do too, Andy. I was saying that yesterday, like, oh, we could just buy some Zerks in the shop. And I think they're actually missing out on a big opportunity when they could put like lots of special balls in the shop. Like, why couldn't we just like rotate them through? Like, you know how we go in the shop right now and, you know, you can just buy, you can buy your regular Marlin Navigator, blah, blah, blah. Well, why not have another row? And why not have a random Win 5 ball? Why not have a random Power 4 ball? Why not have another Power something ball?
Yeah.
And I want to spend my money right now. I want to give you guys more money, but I don't want that. But I have no options. So I think there's a lot of, and they could rotate them on a daily basis or a weekly basis or whatever. And they're just going to get more players spending more money.
Yeah, what's the reason do you think that they are not doing that? I see other golf games are doing it, so it's not something they follow
they
along.
Want to build, like
obviously not,
so that when a new ball pack comes out and it feels like, oh my god, if I don't buy it now, I'll never get it again. Whereas if it comes in the shop all the time, it's like, I'll just buy it next time.
Yeah,
a little bit of that.
That's true. No, makes sense.
I'm not sure. You guys are probably some smarter people that know about that kind of like marketing stuff. I mean, I'm not a marketer. I'm a nurse. I'm an old man. Not really. I'm like a child. Okay, let's do this. Just have to make this drive.
Yeah, come on. Let's go.
Make this drive. Get it? Oh, this is a good course. You know, this is one of those courses that's pretty old, but it kind of has a bit of the like really playable new vibe. Was this one of the originals? No, I didn't think so. No. Ship it in. What's up, buddy? All right. 5 rings. Thanks for teaching me about slowing down the needle speed when overpowering if I don't push up.
That's a nice thing that came, like, now we use it almost every tournament to some degree.
Slight. That should be okay. Please be okay. Yep. We're good.
Nice.
That's the shot I was most afraid of on the whole back nine. Now I can continue to just hit perfect, and I absolutely feel like there's a better chance. I'm gonna set. Hopefully, I got enough distance this time. I should have given it 4 top, but I came so close to the rough before.
Try to give this one like as the funnel is absolutely massive on the top left.
I can even
green,
visualize where it is. Like.
Yeah, exactly. So like, try to give it a little bit more than you think if you're gonna do OP. It's better to have a little bit more than a little bit less, because we have all stopped short in line on that shit. So
okay, Colt thinks I could be onto something.
Yeah, and as you know about the practice tokens, bro, like the season pass, I actually buy that also. I buy the season pass every time because you get some tokens. You
get more of them as you go through, and even if you don't complete it, then you still get extra.
Yeah, you get at least like around 15-20 just by buying it, so it's a nice extra addition.
I'm actually in much better position this time. Have to be a little bit above the hole.
Andy, I'm gonna sing today. I have headphones with me, so on stream I'm gonna sing. That's 100%. It's gonna be some fun expert, just relaxing, just testing out, maybe do some tweaking and stuff if needed, and otherwise just.
I'm in the money though. Come on. Oh.
I think this is the problem with the lower level guardians here. Like, as you don't have the full backspin, you need to really get up to the top of the green to have the speed enough to roll down.
Even though I had I should have given it some overpower anyway. Even though I had a bit of a.
Yeah, you're right on. Like you're perfect into the spot you want. You just need to get higher up on the green to have speed enough to roll.
Take the note, guys. You heard it here first.
I like that. Like I've been playing that shot, you know, in Master for so many times now this tournament. So I've really started to learn what to do. Obviously, that helps when I play different divisions, and so I might, speaking about expert again, I actually might just go my own way a little bit, because I have a special way to play this hole. So it's a little bit different, a little bit structure-wise weird, but it works. I like that.
It has to be. So when are you gonna do a world tour, Mr. GC Tommy?
World
yeah, we
tour.
want to see you out in North America. We'd like to see you at least have a couple stops in the United States. Massive audience out there that wants to see you. I know the folks down in Australia would love for you to come on by.
You know, I would love to get Australia. I don't have the balls to get because of all the spiders.
No, it's not that bad. It's really good.
Yuck.
Actually, I would say that you're
yeah.
better off to bring a longer club like a big dog and just try to get it to the green, big dog or guardian, than to try to use a sniper. So
no, I would love to travel around a little bit, but you know, if I'm gonna come to United States, I would like to have a place where maybe people can get together, maybe play together, or just hang out and chill, talk some crap and stuff.
Vegas.
And that's gonna be
Las Vegas.
Yeah, and that's
everybody loves to go
like
to
if
Vegas,
I'm gonna host that myself. Yeah, I would
my
love
wife
to.
wants to
That's
go
a
for
dream.
the first time. Give us about a year. Give us about 18 months notice, okay? Give everybody time so we can save some cash and come and party with you.
But I've been thinking about it though. What you've asked, I've been thinking about it a lot, especially
Maybe
coming
EA,
to United
don't they
States.
have an American office, a United States office?
Yeah, they
are they from the United States?
I think so. I'm not sure. I think so.
That'd be cool, because if you had like a good amount of time like that, then you could probably rent out like a nice little hall, have, you know, a few hundred people coming on in. It'd be yeah, it'd be amazing.
It would be cool. Like it's no, I would love that. I would love to meet up with the people that has been following for just for a little bit, but also those that have been following for a long time. So it's LA. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I just think like as far as like where do people gather, right? Like where's other like locations like internationally? We go to what, Dubai? You know.
Yeah, you know, I don't know really what place would be the best in US. Would Vegas be the best?
I think it's a very viable option. Like there's more Americans here that could give you an actual answer, but from a local, like, you know, a neighbor to the States, I just know that they have many people coming in there. They have all the hotel capacity in the world, like, and lots of fun stuff for everyone to do. It's like actually family friendly as well as being like super fun for like adult stuff.
Great, hey bro, welcome. I saw you play well. You need to give me those notes, bro. No, you know, jokes aside, you played really well. I watched some this morning, but I couldn't be chatty, fortunately. Yeah, I would love to come to India. Actually, you know, I would love to get everywhere. I've never been to India, either. So it's would be fun, actually. Yeah, Gatorman, I saw that. So pleased for him. He has been pushing hard, but he has, in my opinion, lately been pushing. Oh, so close. He has been pushing really well. What can I say? Really well lately, you know, and been trying some different stuff, and definitely doing the gambling part he does has definitely helped increasing that. So I think that was smart of him, and I think that's funny. You know, I love gambling myself personally, and the interaction there is awesome. Like that. I think there are so many people that are trying different things than just Gold Flash, and I enjoy seeing that. And because what I enjoy the most with it is that actually people are trying.
It is fun. I love poker. I haven't played much with this community, but I'm not amazing at it. You would probably take my money, but I do enjoy the no limit poker.
No limit hold'em.
Yep, that's the one. Absolutely. So we got, speaking of legends, what's up, Mr. Addict TV? Oh, you beautiful people.
Craze.
What's going on, man? Love to see you guys out. We got 69 in the chat. Let's get 69 thumbs up on the stream. YouTube appreciates it, pushes it out to more people, and I appreciate it too. Oh man, I wouldn't want to meet up with us viewers. Yeah. We're all weirdos.
You know, you guys know me. I'm a weirdo too, so we're gonna all, like... fit well. Yeah, like it's. What can I say? I'm. You know, people see me on stream, and some people ask me off the stream. You know, are you just like that just because you're drinking Red Bull? And honestly, I'm pretty weird. I think you can ask pretty much anyone in my family that I'm a little bit strange.
You're the most fun one, is what you're saying.
In my book, yes.
I mean, you probably
are. In Jennifer's book, I'm the most embarrassing.
That's what my wife says about me too. She says, "Can you just try not to talk?" No, that's not happening. It's not happening. My kids would go to the grocery store. My little guy, he's like, my oldest son. He's 12 now. He's like 3 years old, 4 years old. Really bright child, very well articulated, well-spoken little kid. He says, "Daddy, are you gonna talk to everyone?" Yeah, I might, buddy. Okay, Daddy. Okay. Like, he just knew, even at that young age. He's like, oh man, like, does this guy ever stop?
Yeah.
Look at this EM8, and he's got the Power 4. Like, come on, Sean. You better drive the green, bro. And I watch these guys put it in the bunker all the time.
Yeah, that's the thing, you know. I think for a player, sometimes this dude actually seems to know what he's doing, at least. But Chris, that's unfortunate. You know, I've tested a couple of different ones. You know, I'm matched up with one of Boris, Steve Rand's accounts, and you know, he played it, went well. He didn't roll through the rough. And then I tried to copy that. I must be shit, you know, on those type of things. You know, a couple of times I made it over, but never really in the spot to get a good shot. And the other times, you know, I hit one of the tree, or is it the light pole or something, one time and went right into the water. You know, it could be that because I'm crap at those stuff, so no slag towards Boris.
About believing in ourselves and.
Yeah, but on those type of shots, I know how inconsistent those are. Like, I've been testing so much myself to know that I would prefer a max OP shot all day and every day, just that I hit great. Like, I can hit great on a max OP shot, and I take that all day, every day, in terms of odds.
Yeah.
Then going with, especially when there's a lot of water. But that's me, because, you know, that's me. That doesn't mean that everyone is like this. So I very rarely choose those routes if it's not a massive advantage to do so. That makes sense?
100%.
So, but at the same time, I understand why those shots are being played, and also why we play them in a bigger extent in Master now, because, you know, if we do have a lot of fairway to work on, then it's much easier, obviously, to hit a hook or a slice than hitting a perfect max OP, especially if we have small margins for a max OP. So I get it. It's just, I'm so.
You've been making guides for so long that if a shot isn't consistent, how are you going to write that down? How are you going to transcribe that to us? How are, you know, and that's a difficult problem to solve.
I need to put warnings up, and obviously I need to have a different alternative, but unfortunately it's just like that. If you do have a send it shot, people are gonna, the majority are gonna send it over, gonna lay up, even though I can say to and almost promise people that a perfect is gonna be in. Now that's not the case on hole 9, definitely the opposite. You know, it's still a really tough shot if you're gonna drop it with a layup on 9, so I get it, but it's always when I know that we do have a send it shot, I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions to that, because, you know, just a great ball here and there is often gonna give you a different result that you might wasn't prepared about.
Let's drop one for Mr. Addict TV. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, brother. Get some I can't, you know, make one boom this whole stream. Not even working. Oh, why? Try again. There we go. Much love, buddy. Thank you so much, dude. There we go. Getting some nice consistency on the back nine here. Not too bad.
You know, Clint, I would love to meet RJ. That's
right?
You know, him and I has been obviously talking since very, very early days. So,
you know why Tommy doesn't do the walkthrough with me and RJ anymore? Because it takes us 5 hours to do 1 hour of content.
Honestly, it is one of the most fun things that I do in terms of content, and it sucks that we can't do it. It's just not possible, unfortunately.
Like once in a blue moon we can get it done, but it's a big commitment.
Yeah. You know, we have a lot to talk about, and we go well together. So it's just it's really fun. You know, obviously doing the content is fun for us, but I think it's more fun to just get together and talk, honestly.
Yeah,
so
now these two, it's like I'll just go get a coffee, I'll come back, like relax, and they're like discussing the, you know, the secrets of the universe, and oh man, it's so funny. It's really cool when you can have like American, Canadian, Swedish perspective. This whole like international, like, oh, it really is a great conversation environment, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And three kind of outgoing people. I mean, for as much as RJ will tell us that he's like, you know, stay-at-home introvert, he's a very friendly, talkative guy, and he loves to give you his side on stories, and he's very like receptive to different people's points of view, and we can have a good, mature sort of debate. Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I was hanging out in the stream today.
I think you know more about me about mental health and stuff like that, and the situation for RJ and such, and obviously we're not going to go into that, but my point was that I think what he's doing is such a massive thing, and also I think this must have helped him to a degree as well, even though it might be tough sometimes, but just being able to do it from the start. I mean,
yeah, we laugh together, we cry together. I've watched RJ load a gun with us.
Yeah,
it is a beautiful experience. Get an Albi here. That would just really nice back nine. Come on now. 1.6. Come on. Wins. I mean, how am I supposed to handle this? We can see through the tree. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is this a good chance?
100%.
This one here?
As long as I don't screw it up like last time, I'm going to take a little closer look at the photograph, the picture. The young ones here might not know what a photograph is. I have a pick, you know, it's not super dirty. It's just like a blue ring touching the rough. So instead of trying to put my green ring up against it like I did last time, I'm actually going to, you know, use the good information that I brought with me. See if that doesn't help me have a better result, right?
Yeah, great. Exactly what you should do.
4.1 back, 10% max. I played at 20% on the front, but there's headwind, so 2.7 here. 0.7. It's max back, max right with that sniper.
Hey Mark, congrats again on some really good fronts, buddy.
Right
well done.
There. What did we say at max?
Just a matter of time before you snag a goal or two. Vivek, hey buddy. I don't know, Andy. Next charity stream, I really don't know.
Ooh, are you gonna do a 24-hour stream and?
You know, I don't know really. Like last time I tried to. Way off. Last time I tried to play, you know, different games and such, but didn't really seem to be something that, because my viewer rate dropped like massively.
Your name is Golf Clash, Tommy.
I know, but you know, playing tour play or because I can't do it in tournament.
You don't have 100 accounts to play.
No, and also that I can't due to the guide.
Yeah, you can't spend all your accounts just playing in a tournament and then not have them to play in the guide making.
No, so like then obviously I can do a road to glory and such, but you know I would like to have a couple of different alternatives to do.
For a full day worth of playing. Like
Yeah.
It's like anything, you play, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. That's a good long session.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Like there's no way I could do it. I really admire. I especially remember that first one. Man, like it was just such an emotional, incredible event, and you were just a
And I
freaking
was,
trooper. It was.
but that was sick. We pulled in like before fees being including fees that YouTube took a bunch. It was like close to
Yeah, it was
$15,000.
unbelievable.
Super sick. Yeah, that was just so sick. Like I remember it was like 8-9 clans that went together and donated like 500
Yeah.
to $1,000, $1,500. Like in the end of the stream, one of the Swedes donated 8,000 Swedish, which is $1,000 alone.
Unbelievable.
And
that's more than
it was
Playdemic
just
donated
sick.
during the stream. Not that their 500
Yeah,
was a bad thing,
but no, but yeah, exactly. That's also like Playdemic came in and donated £500 like just within the first couple of hours, and that was never something that was coordinated by me. I didn't even know that they were gonna
one
watch.
of the one of the higher ups, one of just directly from his pocket. That was probably a personal donation that came from the company account. It might have been company money too, but either way, like I bet you the feeling, the reason it happened was from a personal feeling, right?
Yeah. No, I had a guy because I was about to fall asleep a couple of times when it was like 3-4 hours left, because I'm no Peter Johnson, let's say that. I cannot do what he's doing.
Grinding machine.
Yeah, he's insane. But there was a guy that messaged me because it was due to children's cancer, to help with that, and there was one guy that messaged me during the whole last 5 hours, basically every single break I took, and during stream, and really just pepped me all the way. He was so emotional because his son was diagnosed with, I don't remember what type of cancer it was, but it really touched him. So he was just I'm almost getting a bit emotional talking about it, because it was a special thing. Like I became very emotional at that point because I was so tired.
Oh, yeah.
And
I've been emotional if I only get 6 hours sleep.
Yeah, it was just what can I say? It was a special. I still have this one.
I'd like to see some smaller scale event, like a 12-hour or something. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can see, but it says, that we donated 100,000 Swedish, which is more than, I don't know, it's like around 860. It's around $12,500 that we donated to help for children's cancer treatment and stuff like that. So
such an epic night.
That was that was amazing. So it was, I don't remember, but I think it was over 500 unique people that donated something, maybe even more, actually. It was insane.
Yeah, I remember after you were like, oh shit, I'm not an accountant, guys, you're gonna have to just hang on a little bit, like.
Yeah.
Why?
I was
twice now. Just
Who?
Couldn't do it, and it was going in. Look at that. That was going in.
Yeah, that was in with a perfect. That's definitely in with a perfect.
15% mid there. I played it like 0.5 back. It really is a very makeable, simple shot.
Like the thing as well, bro, about that stream. Now we're talking about it. I think I weren't below 250 concurrent viewers at any point during that stream, and comparing that to the latest stream where I were lucky to be above 175.
I kept that stream open on my computer for the entire 24-hour duration. So while I was there and in and out and in and out, I popped in on my phone on a second account sometimes. I went to work and came back and went to bed and got back in the stream all the time, and Tommy's still streaming.
Yeah, I will be doing it again. I tried to, the last time. I would like to.
When your mom was there?
I would like to get.
Oh.
Sorry? Mom. Yeah, my mom.
On the other one, the one that you had more structured.
Yeah, that my mom was there. Yeah, we had a more schedule, because trying to do some different stuff, because
Keep
it
it
was
interesting,
only
right?
tour
Like,
play
yeah.
and stuff. So I did suck on Fall Guys though. That
Who
was
doesn't?
probably,
That game
oh my god.
terrible. It's so terrible. I mean, it's awesome. It's fun, but it's also just like rage-inducing. It makes me want to murder
Yeah,
marshmallows, man.
but it's so simple, and how can I be so terrible at it? It
But
was,
it's so much fun. Like, oh, my
yeah.
kids are way
I'm more
better at it than me.
it's you know I played, when I tried to actually play Fall Guys in a good way, I played with my brother, my cousin, Joachim, that is in chat as
Okay.
well, and he can definitely attest to how terrible I was. Even if, as we played like 15 rounds, I always ended up going out like first or second round.
You have to be super lucky, super aggressive, and you have to know the maps really well, right? Like, and you kind of have to have like, like I watched my oldest play it, and he has like this killer instinct. I've watched him win it a couple times. I never got a win. Did you ever get a win?
Mm-mm.
No, I could.
No, I came to the final one time only, but I don't know, Joakim vann du någonting? Yeah, Joakim won 3 times,
No. That's pretty sweet. No, I think
Yeah,
my best ranking was about 5th position or so, maybe 7th or something like that. Oh, much love, Tuck. Oh, you beautiful people! Thank you for being here, hanging out with the one and only GC legend himself. Let's go, Molly. Okay, I believe in you. Just like me, you got lots of goals. Ooh, you got. Look at that. 7,900 games.
Hey, Adrian. Hey, buddy. Hey, Tuck.
Okay.
Oh, time to drop this one.
Yeah,
Drop it on front 9. Time again. Let's go.
Absolutely. One has to be on the left side.
It's just a tough shot not having the ball guideline.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly. Yeah, Andy, that was a special thing as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think I was a part of that during one session. I think that could be definitely something to do as well, to get together with some streamers and actually do a 24-hour for a good cause.
Pull angle maybe there. Just
no. I thought that was in with that camera.
I put an extra 0.1 because I know I had like. It's hard. It's funny to say it when you're playing rookie. I had king wind.
Yeah. Sorry. But yeah.
Right. I can't take myself seriously, so I understand that I'm I have good perspective.
Yeah.
But
sorry.
you gotta add a little bit when it's more, right?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
All right. Adrian, honestly, mate, I missed that game yesterday. I was just sitting here playing and actually doing nothing more than doing notes and stuff. I could have had the Sweden game up on my monitor. I have a big ass monitor, so that was. And then I just got a notification on my phone that Sweden won 2-1 against Spain, and that's a super win. I don't know. Do you watch any type of football, Matthew? Not soccer.
No.
Football.
No, I don't really know anything about it. I know that the Canadian women did good in the Olympics.
Yeah, they did. They won the Olympics
medal
against Sweden.
But that's as much as I know. I think the thing is, I don't know anybody except for you guys that ever talk about it or watch it. I don't know anybody in my regular life that talks about it. I know people that watch basketball, American football, lots of hockey. That's pretty much it.
But in Canada, the Europe, or like the soccer for you guys over there, it's not that big in Canada. I don't even know the Canadian league in football. And that's the same in the United States. MLS, maybe it's not MLS. I think it's MLS. It's called, but it's a good. There are some good teams there, but it's not the same hype as it is in Europe with football, or Asia for that matter.
It's just like cricket. Like, I mean, That's the kind of thing that's like, oh shit, wrong ball. I have my spin that I want. Back here. But like, I'm the kind of person that I would love to experience those sports live, right? Like, I'd love to go. I would go and see any sport live, 100%. That to me is super fun, and especially if you can go there with like fans of that sport, of that game, you know. I think that's awesome. Major League Soccer, yeah, and like I've never even heard of that before. Okay, so this is a good drive. All right, so you know, I'm feeling really like good with my ability to get a few shots here together. If I could have hit perfect every single time, I think that would have been a 30 easily.
Yeah, I think so too. You would have definitely had 16, also 5 on the front 9, so that's a 30.
Oh, you know, that's not bad. I'm quite pleased with that. And that really makes me feel so good to be able to bring a better game to my stream. It's something fun to be the first one out and you know, compete for viewers with Golf Clash Tommy. But that is a different experience, not knowing what you're doing, and it's fun and it brings some value to people as well. But I also find it very satisfying knowing what I'm gonna play, knowing what I'm up against, coming in with that feeling of like, I've got this, I can do this, I know exactly what to do, I've done it before and I'm gonna do it better this time. That whole like mindset is so good. Make sure you put curl on your ball, guys, because an expensive paid ball won't get you around the tree. Just wanted to share that with you.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's Mohammed, hey buddy. I haven't been catting anything, Adrian, honestly. So I have no credit in this in the drops.
Nothing. Tommy gave me a good vibe. I'll tell you, I thought I was going to be more nervous to hit some perfect shots, but overall, I've actually been hitting lots. Uh-oh, and then I hit a great ball. Gonna hit the tree on the left. Nope. We're good. As long as we're out, anywhere out, we're fine. And I can hit, ask my friends here, but that's the thing about a rough shot in rookie is like the regular needle speed in master. Pretty close. Pretty darn close.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if it's I still hit great though from the rough in rookie anyway.
Oh,
so
well,
for me,
that makes sense, because if you were to pick up a rookie account at this point, and just, you know, even if you're leveling a new account or something just to get it up to pro or whatever, because, you know, you've leveled them up into expert, or have you know, I mean, you probably have to bring some new accounts up sometimes. I could see how that would actually be a challenge to try to slow down that needle in your mind. I always admire watching you do that first look turn, like that first look with all 4 rounds. Oh, don't.
Yeah, I miss that too, but you know, I'm happy that you and Ben are live early, so there is content for people. As
I'm definitely not anymore. I come on the second night. Second night.
All right, yeah, you were before, so maybe I'm not. You know, I had to cut down on something. Yeah. That was the problem, and yeah.
I think it's a great, like, have to do what you have to do, and there always has to be that evolution. Things are going to change.
Yeah, I hate it though. I wish that I could do the same. Like, obviously it was a nice feeling, you know, when the wind was the same, and that was yeah, what can I say? That was a more, obviously wasn't that stressed during tournament week, and you know, could be doing more streams and stuff like that.
There's always that work-life balance too, right? Like, you know, you could do all those things. Sure you could, but then you'd probably end up living in your office and not actually, you know, with your beautiful wife and children. Because I could see how being a full-time content creator, that is probably more difficult, because everybody thinks, oh yeah, I'll become a YouTuber, or oh, I'll become a, you know, I'll do something awesome like Tommy, and it's like I'll have all this extra time. But in reality, you just pick up more and more projects and more things to work on, and end up being busier than ever, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it has become like that. It's fun in another way, but it definitely has hurt the streaming amount that I can do.
Absolutely. Much love, Mark and Barry. Oh, you beautiful people. So, hey, you know what? That's not too shabby right there at all. Like 31 up top. I can be there. Like, I definitely have the shots for it. I just need to execute. Look at that back 9 too. Yeah, 14-14. That's consistent right there. It's,
Yeah.
have to hit your shots.
That's a solid round.
Boss, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, when are you going to interview some more people on your stream? You should throw another interview in.
Yeah, but you know, I'm trying to get. You know, there's 3 players in the world that is the best players in the world: Ankit, PK, or like Philip, and Arnold.
Yeah.
And I asked one of them, he said no. And I'm gonna ask the other 2 today, and maybe one of them would like to me, because I think that would be, you know, it's they win so much. They are on a complete different level in terms of execution in the weekend round than anyone else at the moment. Like, sure, I have 4 accounts. I usually get 1 gold and then at least 1 medal in the weekend round. But you know, the difference between me and them is like they get that extra 1 or 2 drops. It's like Arnold last tournament. I think he had medal on every account in the major. On 7 accounts, I think he got 5 golds and 2 silvers or something like that. So, and that's like such a other level of consistency.
It really is,
and it would be fun to pick their brain, not for them to decide to explain their shots and their, you know, secrets and stuff, but just their mindset and also and stuff would be very interesting, I think. So
I mean, I still remember Daniel telling us how he clipped his nails before he played. Right?
Yeah.
Like that little like listening to the words of the wise are the words that we want to hear. That's why, Mr. Tommy, it's such an honor and a privilege to have you hanging out here on this humble little rookie golf class stream. You do appreciate it, good sir.
Yeah, I appreciate it too, mate. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I gladly stopped by again. This was nice, and the time went by too quick, and I apologize if I talk too much. You know, I have a tendency to do that.
That's why everybody paid the big ticket prices. I promise I'll send you a cut of those sometime down the road.
Yeah, you know, it's now it was a pleasure.
And what
now
time are you streaming with Ian Ballinger and the best nurse on the internet, Miss Liz?
10:30 p.m. my time, which would be
how many
then
hours from now?
6. That is 10, 12, 11 hours and 45 minutes.
We can all do our little calculations in our head. It'll be like in the afternoon for me, which is awesome.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little later than I usually stream, but that's the time we could get it together, and it's not often. It's gonna be on my channel as well,
sweet.
So it's gonna be some fun time and see.
And are you going to get all drunk and then pretend to say bad words, but not really? I think Liz is one of the most like underrated Golf Clash community contributors I've ever listened to. She makes me laugh so much. Like every 5 minutes, I feel like saying, "That's what she said." That's what she said.
You know, like we're gonna have some fun and gonna play. And the good part for those that are playing Master in terms of learning. You know, I'm obviously gonna play my shot, but I'm pretty positive that both Liz and Ian are mixing greatly in terms of as they are having inputs from all types of guides.
Say that, yeah.
In terms of learn.
Liz is like, the more drunk I get, the easier I want the shot to be. So I just pick the one with the least instructions.
Yeah, and I know that's
Big Mike, bro. Thank you, sir. Very, very much, man.
Oh, that's kind, Mike. Wow, $20. Nice. That's really kind. So no, but you know, it's gonna be fun. You know, we have a blast when those few times we have been streaming together. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's gonna be fun, and maybe some people would snipe and stuff. And as I'm gonna play, you know, you're gonna play one of my main accounts, so to speak. So obviously, I'm looking into trying to do well at the same time to have a decent tiebreaker.
Absolutely.
So if I can hit some perfects, I'm gonna shoot a 34 minimum.
Those Albies, baby.
Yeah, you know, need those, like, again, need hole 3 front and back. Those are perfect or great left is in all that every time. So I know that. So it's just to prevent myself from hitting great right. So
perfect.
Yeah.
Tommy, gonna head out, brother. Appreciate you very much, man. I know all these beautiful people here do as well. I can speak for them on that. None of us would be here without you, man.
Yeah, thank you for the kind words. Okay. Yeah, rather I do that. Sorry, yeah. I have actually done that for every stream lately. Posted on my community tab. I'm trying to do that so people can jump over if they want to.
Good idea.
No, I'm not gonna talk anymore.
Talk as much as you like.
All right, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Pleasure.
Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you all very much. I wish you the very best of luck here in this big top tournament. Thank you very much. Until next time.